Hello and welcome to another roguelike deck builder demo showcase. I usually the order of the adjectives was incorrect in that one, although I guess this is one of those adjectives are nouns situation because you can call something a roguelike something, and it can also be a roguelike, but it can be a descriptor and a noun. You get what I mean. Anyway, this is Cropdeck. It's got a grid-based farming, deck builder, synergies. It's got it all. It's giving a little wholesome. I don't want to give it wholesome chungus. It's sort of an insult in my neck of the woods in terms of what I call things, but I think it's like good wholesome. I think it's like, you know, cheerful is the aesthetic, and it's very like poppy in that sense. You know, you hover over everything. It's got a little touch here and there. It's a working demo. We'll see what can really be done. Let's just click the tutorial button. I like if there's a clear tutorial, I click the tutorial. We've discovered iron hoe. So let's see what this is about. I didn't know it was actually 3D or like 2.5. I don't know what it's obviously actually 3D, but the visual is, you know what I mean. Anyway, Sir Landlord is master of these fertile lands. We are now paying taxes. Before something, what the fuck does that mean, bro? What is that threat? Okay. Plow, plant, water. I almost said plow. But then again, shouldn't that be plow? I know it's not. I'm just saying, shouldn't it? Anyway, we need to use this card. We need to plow this tile. And then we need to plant it in the plowed tile. And then we can water it. And then we're done. And then it's growing. It's on its way. That's tiny ass text you could do to make that a little bit larger. But then again, maybe it's not that big a deal. Anyway, we are Matilda the cow. 30% smaller, easy difficulty. I see. My plant has sprouted. It's got more vigor than you do. How dare you? Anyway, they grow in the warm dark. We can water each tile up to 3 times. Water seems to be quite free. I see. It also shows there, unless that's something else. Also, I wonder if there's overwatering. That would be realistic. Not that we're really playing anything for realism. Oh, remember? I found a typo. Guy who finds a typo. That's me. Anyway, the carrot's ripe and ready, bro. I mean, that's what we need. Or we can click on this, or we can click on that. Taxes won't pay themselves. Well, listen, we should be under the minimum bracket, but we're in feudalism, I think, so there's no brackets. We just get everything taken from us. Your purse is itching from coin. Coins don't transfer, but gems do. Meta progress, we like that. Anyway, your threats don't make sense. What does that mean, bro? You're gonna, maybe blood. Blood is what's gonna happen. Anyway, here's a scarecrow, which is a joker. Passive effects, unfamiliar. On new day, waters dry tiles adjacent to rivers. Okay, so everything here. Can you water untiled? Also, what's adjacent? Is it just not diagonal, right? In any case, we should probably just like plant this. Obviously, we can't do. We can plant it here because it's yeah. But you won't overwater this one, which is kind of a shame. Anyway, we draw a new card every few days. By new card, you mean like draft a new card, because we're drawing cards the whole time, right? Smart cards mean smart crops. So true. Anyway, now we need to pick one of 3. Plow the tile, exhaust card, but can be upgraded. So the wooden hoe is 2, it breaks its ass. All of these are bad. This one is good. Okay, this is feedback in like a weird way. I have to be, you can't use this gem icon and this, like, you can't use it. Why? It makes it feel like a mobile game, like this is about to be pay to win. And I know it's not. And I know it's not, and it should thus also. I should probably move myself here, huh? But you get what I mean, right? Like, this is Heyday Coder, this is like Clash of Clans, and like, you know what I mean? It's got that vibe. And so I just sort of get that feeling from it, even though it's pretty irrational. Should have watered this. Damn it. Rain tomorrow. Carrots will water themselves. Use the calendar. Okay. I like that. I like that. I like to click these things manually, but I'm sure the board will expand at some point. tax payment in 2 days. The finish line. Saturday. Oh, but okay. Okay. The finish line is like not day based. I think. Do you have to hold it? Can you just click it? I'm wondering on that one. But anyway, we put the carrot down here. We'll do some watering. I thought I put the carrot down, bro. Anyway. It seems like this is watering all tiles, not just dry tiles, because... Okay, you can just click it. I don't know what the hold is for, then, if you can just click it. I can't say I'm familiar. Okay, that was... It won't let you overwater at all. Okay. So, like, let's watch this. I guess it loses... If it doesn't lose one, then this is working. Like, it's doing more. It did lose one. Okay, it's not lying to me. I don't know why I assume that. Anyway, even a landlord must make a living. So true, bro. Tip your landlord. Anyway, we got more than enough money for the tax, but we won't tell him that. This is before you had like ledgers and shit that you could track people on. Okay. Okay, I guess we could. Okay, so but this holds harvest that have any yield, but why doesn't clicking it harvest all of it by default? I'm wondering on that. But anyway. Let's pay the landlord tax. I like that it's got a separate button. It gives it a little bit of aura. Anyway, we've beat the tutorial, which is good. Now, let's... Okay, I missed the collection, but that's fun. We need to beat it on easy before we can go to normal. Matilda the cow. How wholesome of you. Okay, now we are Slay the Spiring by selecting our starting deck. My favorite sprout. Okay, the professor. The professor. More of a wizard outfit, to be honest. Okay, what do we want? The Carrot King, the Heavy Set. The Heavy Set's got some stuff we haven't used before, so let's run with that. The Wild Vines, but it's got a hazard. I like the... Let's start making it hard for ourselves and then complain about how hard we've made it for ourselves, as I want to do. Holy carrot. Okay, there's disturbances. On New Day, for every 50 in pocket, add invoice to hand. Okay. What's the payment required? 35. Then we don't need to worry about that. Grows once but gives multiple yields on harvest. What's your deal? 50% chance to water adjacent tiles on harvest. What's okay? And this shape I assume is the poisoned river. Let's plow this, water it, get this potato on board, and keep our shit rolling. This is a layered. If you don't need it, you can let it run. Okay, I like that. I like that. We got this shit. We got this shit rolling. There's no reason to harvest early for any of you, then, is there? Well, for you, sure. But for you, you should just have like we should let you run it. Okay, now here we'll kind of. None of this is plowed at all, so we have to waste this one. Anyway, choose 3. We're kind of lacking in hoe, so we should let me get this shit going. Just to cause it exhausts anyway. And we also need water. That's what we do need. Who's close to yield? You're close to yield. I mean, we'll plant it. There's no reason not to plant it, right? As far as I understand. Anyway, we've got some rain coming up, so I'm perfectly happy with this. Let me water some of our more success. You're already grown, so we'll just get you out of there, and then we'll get the healthy plants growing again. We need a plow to unblock the tile. Well, we don't really need that. We have pretty much everything we could possibly want. Dare I say it. Okay, rainy days, good times. Let's overflow these guys a bit because they seem to be on a good path. What the fuck does you mean rotate card? Yeah, there must be larger shaped cards. That makes sense. What the fuck? The tile is blocked, but does it fuck me? Does it like prevent me from doing anything, or is it just like a hindrance? Can I water it? Will it like? Well, we don't need the harvest right now, but 20. That's a huge bro. Cabbage has given us massive dividends. Okay, we should water something that doesn't need to. What are you? We're kind of all in on cabbage right now. If you have less than 50, add water. Gain 1 max energy. We don't need that, bro. No disrespect. So give me the crisis waterer. Okay, I think it's stopping growing. That's what's happening right now. That's why you keep growing and you don't keep growing. Okay, who needs water? You need some water. You're pretty close to being up here. 4 days, so let's edge our payments a little bit. Oh, you re-harvested yourself. How kind of you. You need some, but you're not gonna get it, are you? Even if you do get, like, you know what I mean. You understand what I'm putting down. As soon as we harvest, though, we're gonna get a fucking tax invoice. We need to use this. Also, everything here is kind of free, so it's interesting that that's what's going on. Anyway, we need to get some more. We'll get this water in. Okay, you're done, so we should actually harvest you just so we don't, like, get in trouble. Vanishing cards are exhausted. They don't go to the next days. Extra cabbage has been instantly planted. We could complete level now. Extra rewards. Extra rewards are equivalent to what you could have played. Okay, well, fuck it. I'll just take it, man. Because we're going to get screwed by everything else anyway. Open or quick sell. See, it's so mobile game coded that it feels like I'm getting my brain hijacked by, like, pay-to-win packs. But it's actually all not pay-to-win, so maybe it's fine. Because all the currency is still made up, but it's not. There's no in-game transactions. I hope. I'll open it. Let's interact with the game. How about some of you? Ice cubes or relaxing? I mean, what's our money look like? I like that it grays out what you can't get to, but it still shows you what you can get to. It's convenient. 1 week, 1 attack stay. Let's see what the frozen fields are like. Let's get a variety of experiences in this planet. Some plants might turn into ice cubes. I didn't realize the wooden hose got like an area effect thing. I was gonna say maybe I should have put it somewhere else, but that's actually not one of the worst places I could have put it. Okay, let's get these potatoes rocking. Is there a hotkey to press, like enter or something? Maybe there is. Or maybe that was just the only one that had that multi-layered one. Anyway, oh shit. Plow to break the ice. Oh, water it. I think that's a waste, technically speaking. Red pepper, watering can, or wooden hoe? Watering can kind of hitting the spot right now. I see no reason not to get wooden hoe, because it just means we can get started better and earlier. Also, we need it right now to get rid of all that. But that's besides the point, of course. So as long as we get our shit planted, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I want to get these guys, like, growing, you know? Because I know that they've got some stuff. Anyway, you've replanted your stuff. I mean, potatoes should replant themselves. I feel like you'd never have no potato. You know what I mean? Oh, because you have water adjacent tiles on harvest. That's what happened there. Okay. Who's in need? You're kind of in need. I reckon we're fine, but the problem is the tax payments tomorrow. My shit's on fire. We're in an ice biome when the shit's on fire. How does that make sense? Anyway, we can just harvest this shit and win now, can't we? Yeah, I confirm, man. Winning levels early is kind of sick tech. I like it. More cabbage. More water, I think. Bunch of carrots. We could go for a bunch of carrots. I reckon let's try. Although I think now we have too many things. Anyway, the forge. Rusty. I'm no swindler. Okay, we can do upgrades. Ooh, that's kind of sick. Just upgrade merge to. Why can I not merge to? I don't have to. Do I not have to? Oh, it's like a 1, 2, 3 thing. With this, I could get by merging two. So I can either turn my two exhausting holes, no disrespect, or into one non-exhausting hole, or into the mega hole. I kind of want the recurring one. I think it's better. I like that. I like that. Okay. Can't do this, huh? I don't know how that works exactly, but we'll run it. The massive waterer. It's kind of sick. It's kind of epic. It's cheaper to merge than it is to upgrade it in general. What happens if we have cabbage and we have potato and we have carrot? You know what? I'm gonna merge two real quick, and then we'll run like that. I think it makes sense. We returned. Not that you ever knew we were disappearing. Anyway, I'm tired of the secret gardens, y'all. It's just too much for a guy like me. So we're gonna go back to the frozen fields. Rain reduction. Well, we just added super water. So that's a good sign. Send it. Potato, water. We've got a rhythm. We've got a rhythm and we've got a rhyme. We can rotate the card's effect. I mean, listen, I was making fun of the card things being this way. And yet, of course, and yet. For watering anything, we're watering the cabbage. The cabbage needs to stay hydrated. Okay. Golded water. We wanna, because we have the permanent hydration buff. We wanna get these things like lined up and better that way. I don't want any of these. Hit me with a reroll, please. Yo, rare watering can though. Give me that. We know what we want. We want rare watering can. I recognize I've planted a potato that's not getting fucking water. I don't know what the deal is with this, because it seems to be growing regardless. No, it does not. It's not growing at all. So clearly I'm tripping. Anyway, stay hydrated. It used to be. I feel like it's wrapped around. It used to be a thing, and then it became annoying. And I think now it's coming back around to being sort of a thing that people say. It's coming back around to being like, you know. Well, can I harvest my shit, brother? My fucking shit needs harvesting. I've never run out of energy yet, by the way. There's a lot of free things so far. I don't know if that means it's balanced or if it's like real nothing. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we may as well plant these on water. Because why not? I guess I should have watered these because those already are watered. So let's practice a bit of what we preach here. Who else? How many of us? Luckily, I mean, listen. Yeah, exactly. I want to hit you with this, and then the big money. And then why don't we just extra cabbage me? I should have done this one. That's my bad. I should have planted this in. Yeah, but the carrots go here. This is the carrot place. Exactly. It's not quite optimal play. I'll say that much. Big spender. We don't really be spending. Add equal to unused energy. I mean, that'll add up. It's not hand size. I like that. I like that. Anyway, obviously we harvest the potatoes. It's watered the adjacent crops. We like that. We love it, in fact. Finally. Things that add up. Okay, that's great. I get it now. So you click it for full harvest, and then you hold it for stuff that might, if you want to harvest the stuff that isn't necessarily ready yet. You get what I mean, right? At least I get what I mean. That's the important part. So you hit this with a quick click, and I mean, we may as well complete the level now. You know what? Fuck it. Let's keep harvesting, and let's see what the difference is. If we send it a little bit, just a little bit more. What, you're on full? No, you're not on full. But we can make you full. Tax payment tomorrow. Buddy, don't even question it. Look at the money, man. Look at the money. Now, I would say so far, there's no malt. Not to say, like, there should be malt. Tax payment today. Will it let me go to the next day? First of all, let me just click this button and get all my money. We can't afford that. Okay, here we go. Now we pay the tax. Do we get a bonus? I'm not sure if we did or didn't. Could do a quick sell. Or we could open it and see. More of anything. To be honest, I don't think we need this. I think it would just make our ship more large. Also, you still get for skipping. You still get gems even if you don't skip it outright. It's an I don't think it's maybe too generous, but it's not a multiplayer game. You can be as generous as you want. The relaxing 3-star sunny farm. Anyway, multiple tax. That's fine. No rains and weeds. Oh, we can handle all that stuff. We can handle it. I see no problems. I like this. We want to get this gridded up as much as we can. So don't worry about this side, because the water won't be as efficient. That's my opinion, at least. So rotate you. Send this here. And then what's our cabbage? We want our cabbage to have extra, if anything else, you know? Plague cards are negative. Well, why would I want to play it? Is it just because it makes my hand, like, worse? I'll put the vines there. I don't really care. Well, luckily watering these at least doubles as, like, doing something, but you get what I mean, right? Like, it does something. I don't think we don't need more plants, but we could always use more holes. That's what I've been saying, of course. The adjacent waterer. Let's go. Okay, we'll put a cabbage down. We'll get this shit going a little bit. It's inefficient, but it's efficient because it's watering stuff that doesn't already have water present, you know? That's what we're all about around these parts. And I mean, if we don't have any more to plant, there's no real reason to. I mean, we're never going to catch up to this. Honestly, I think we should just let this part be the vine part and start focusing our attention on it, so that we can keep our shit growing real nice and pretty. We should harvest here and then get some holy hydration. Get this shit watered. We've unlocked the watering hose for using our watering can 50 times. Okay, well, listen. A little bit more water never hurt anybody. I mean, it may have, but don't worry about it. The good thing is the carrots, because they don't actually what do you call it? They don't refresh themselves, so it's actually perfectly fine for them to. You're not a fool, right? So that, yeah, exactly, that's what I thought. So I thought. Okay, this is the optimal setup. We wanna keep expanding in this manner. Some more vines, huh? This time, this way. The mythical extra cabbage. See, I want to put it there, but also I'll put it here so that I can put the carrots there. I like the UI indications. It makes it clear why something does or doesn't work, you know? That much I very much enjoy. Anyway, a little bit of adjacent watering going on. How do we want to manage this? During weekends, more money. I like the idea of re-rolling these to get some nice value. More frequent rainy days. Or add gems equal to unused energy. Isn't that just the thing that we had? Or on plant, 1/3 chance to add wooden hull. Give me some more frequent rainy days, although that won't be very helpful for us now. I like the idea of it. I've missed you. Oh, we can just harvest you, huh? Then I don't need to worry about all that shit I was doing. We have enough for our first tax payment. That's good. Also, I don't think... Listen, it's. I wouldn't call it a tax if we need to earn. It's more like rent. Because, like, taxes... You get what I mean? Although maybe it's an antiquated terminology situation. Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes maybe good. You ever heard that one before? Anyway. I mean, first things first, you click the harvest button so that things can be hydrated. Then you hit this, and then you hit that. And then you know, everything just sort of plants itself, and you have a great time. Not quite a harvest situation. We want you to send it so that we can actually get you to all grow at the same time, which is sort of our deal. There we go. Okay. So, ooh, big money. Okay. How do we want to handle this? I mean, this is not efficient, but we'll do it. Just to get this thing, like, sated, I guess. I don't know if the carrots are necessarily that great for me to be constantly... Also, is that what is that? That's a level 1 burning cactus. It can die for all I care. No disrespect. Like, you haven't even started growing and you're still trying to complain about your lot in life. Like, get a grip on that one, bro. We'll pay the landlord's tax. And then we'll continue on our merry journeys. I'm gonna just, like, do a trade there. And you know what? You persevered, so we'll do a bit of that, but no more. We definitely need more water. That's the next, like, upgrade for us. And we have everything except more water. Now, we did just get rainy days effect, but I don't know if that's necessarily what I meant when I said we needed more water. Kind of along the lines of, can I, like, force harvest? Can I get these things out? Get those lights off? Is that a thing? Get these things a little hydrated. Let's be unusual with it. Oh, we just complete the level now? Sure, send it. Luxury. What the fuck? Fancy? Fertilize the soil. Or the epic iron hull. We don't really need that, but I'll take a fertilize. It seems interesting. Water. Whatever we want is water, first and foremost. Okay, we want you. And a little fertilize. I like that, because we don't need anything else. We just need some... We need to continue is what we need to do. We could the golden variant of the potatoes. So we can, like, upgrade our way to potato domination, really, if we wanted to. If you're gonna exhaust anyway, I would prefer this so that we can get started a little bit better. We can turn this into the golden iron hoe. Sure, send it. And then it makes it easier to draw the water. I'm just gonna pay out of my nose for the upgraded water, to be honest with you. Twice. You can call me crazy for it. I reckon it's important because then it keeps things growing. Also, it does mean we're broke, but don't worry about that. I reckon we can still send it. The scarecrow usage restriction. It's Balatro, but there's no molt yet. But that's fine. How do we want to handle this one? We have no mana anymore. Okay, now we're running into energy usage issues. Let's just do some hydration while we have the energy on it. Easy enough. Let's buff the hell out of these. Easy enough here also. Fertilizer. We're kind of good with the fertilizing. Give me a reroll on everything. I'll just skip. To be honest with you, I'll just skip. I like the way we've got our deck situated right now. I'm sort of enjoying the vibes. This music is this specific tune, not like the other ones, which are very like, you know, stereotypical farm music. This to me feels kind of like late night atmospheric visual novel type music. It reminds me of a Katawa Shoujo track, which is, I would say, is because of the way it is, because of the product that it is. I mean, you have to sort of look into it a little bit. Even I don't really know that much. I'm parroting a lot of stuff that I've heard, right? But put you there and then put you like this, so we can spread the hydration. Oh no, this card is unplayable. Okay, so it just saps your energy. How rude. Luckily, we don't even need the energy. So whatever, in my opinion. And there we have it, man. There we fucking have it. Get this shit hydrated. My shit's on fire. We want to sort of spread in ways that are easy to plus sign. If you get my meaning. The 2 cost cabbage? I didn't realize cabbage actually cost 2. You're chill, and then it'll still let me cast it, even though it's technically useless, won't it? Yes, it will. Okay. I feel like we didn't draw the Kara for a while, which is weird. I'm gonna get these up, as well as... There we go. How do we manage this? Hydrate you. Well, first of all, harvest so that we get everything sort of sorted on this one. And now we have no energy, but it still has a blue outline. Maybe it's not intended to be that way, but I took it that way. On the day's end, tiles with 2 or more water give 1 water to adjacent dry tiles. I like that. I like that. I'm just gonna pick it because it's water. I'm kind of a fan of hydrating everything. To TBQH. What the fuck? My shit's not even hydrated no more. This tile is fertilized. This tile is not fertilized. So I suppose we will fertilize the tile that's not fertilized. To that effect. My fucking shit's on fire, bro. What would I rather do in this situation? Probably like that, and then This maybe? I know we skipped one carrot there, but we got some rain, so we've been saved. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we don't need to spam iron hull now that we already have the board expanded. We can now, because energy is a limited resource. We have to use it on stuff that's actually like helpful and not just spam it. This is my vibe. Let's get these things fertilized. Click it for the sake of clicking it. It's a jiggly button, you know what I mean. It needs to be clicked. I mean, oh, beautiful. And then no energy to harvest another one. But we need to pay the landlord tax anyway. I think we make it still. I think we're fine. There we go. Okay, now we have some solid hydration going. Get the cabbage supercharged, as it were. What needs water? I mean, these guys need water, but the cabbage is what's gonna make me a lot of money. And maybe I did that one a bit wrong. But we got some rain. Okay, first things first, harvest button. None of the potatoes re-up themselves. That's okay, I'll just re-up the potato for it. Get these guys a schmoovin'. Okay, we're gonna make it. We have no qualms about making it. I like to wait until my crops are fully grown. I don't know. Maybe it's just my vibes. Oh, look at that. I mean, fuck it. I'll just end it now. I'll confirm. You seem to get way more if you confirm it, to be honest with you. Watering. I like that. The 3-line? Well, why would I want this over this? Because this can be upgraded even further, bro. Pay attention. Lock in. That's sick as fuck. The 2x2 cabbage could go crazy. Fuck it, let's get the 2x2 cabbage. Unfortunately, we have the secret gardens right now, but that's okay. I mean, harsh weather, but what about the rainy forecast, man? Okay, pretty bad start. But the cabbage is growing, so maybe it's not as bad of a start as man like me could assume. It's raining, so we should be chill. Well, I mean, we may as well cast it this way, huh? So that it gets the stack of rain. The rain failed, bro. Well, this isn't very clean of a equation, but I guess I can just do that, huh? Okay, get him real hydrated. Watermelon on harvest, recover 1 energy. I'll take a watermelon. We don't have any watermelon right now. In fact, well, we did finish watermelon recently at home. At home, as if I'm not at home right now. How the fuck do you think I'm recording this on the fucking bus? That would be a fun... It would not be fun. The new public nuisance would be real unimaginably annoying. Get this thing watered. Get this thing watered. But yeah, I mean, you get the gist of it. You're finally done, and by done I mean you're gonna be going again. Let's supercharge the watermelon. Do people still say watermelon? Is that like a relic of the past situation, or are people still into watermelon? Okay, this is a pretty bad carrot positioning situation. I'll just put 1 carrot down. It's better than none. I would rather at least have it growing, you know, because it's gonna be real quick. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, here's the thing. This cabbage is not worth more. So, in this situation, it's actually probably just perfectly fine to not do it that way. That being said, get some cabbages down here. There we go. I see absolutely no way we don't just make this. Ah, I misclick. Can I hit the undo button? I'm just gonna get rid of that real quick. You can stay over there, but I'm not interested in your beef. What's this? Well, first things first. Get you done so that we know what's hydrated. So this is a pretty bad field also, because we can't really... I should have just watered. Why did I waste the water? What am I doing? It's a free bottle of water. You should just use the water. You know what I mean? Anyway, there we go. We don't got energy for shit, but that's okay, because it'll be... Look at that! Look at... Holy shit, cabbage. I mean, cabbage is kind of my goat right now. Are we just complete level? Fuck it, we complete the level. I like the complete level early feature. Also, scarecrow supply. I like that. Okay, gain max energy if you exhaust cards. I like that. First played card costs 2 or more, recover 1. But we need to make room. Whoa. This only works for like 1 day or 2, so I think that's fine. I'll open it just because I want to see what your options are. Okay, yeah, we don't need any more plants, but I did want to at least take a look. It would be disrespectful not to give it a chance. Anyway, we're pretty close to the end of with the final boss of growing things. Let me see the market, just because we've never been. Hello, shopkeep. Okay, you do have card disposal service. Shouldn't selling cost you money? Well, how do we square that one away? What's our money look like? Okay, nothing impressive. I honestly don't think we need anything in here. But I'll open luxury pack just because I think we'll get to the end. We should have some cool stuff. Water it twice, huh? The fucking 9x9 Omega carrot? Jesus Christ. I like my 2-cost water it twice, but now I feel like we're over-indexed on water. I feel like that's too much water, but let's try it. Level 10. Okay. At least we have some... You know what I mean? Some plus signs. Not my finest turn. The super water. I mean, you want to fertilize it. You should be fertilizing it. Let's optimize for future space. By which I mean, honestly, give me some watermelon, so just so we don't like overgrow everything. We need some energy anyway. Can I reroll into a hoe of some kind? Yeah, just give me this, because we have way too many non-hoe based things. You're fertilized, but you're not. So we send it like this. You already watered, so let's just get like maximum value. The iron hoe into... We could get more cabbage, but honestly, for hydration's sake and for efficiency's sake, let's try a bit of that. Although we did get 1 cabbage at least. Some benefits exist. Cabbage turns into cabbage. That's kind of self-explanatory. Let's get these things real hydrated. I could that'll be funny. It will be a good bit to put fertilizer on unwatered soil. Although I think it would water anyway. I'm just gonna get rid of it just because we don't really need anything else. Also, no water. You're really fucking me on this one. Okay, we've got some coverage. It wasn't the best coverage. Also, I don't know how we're gonna manage to pay off all of this, but we'll try. 5 is really nothing. But it's gonna stay. We have enough to pay it off anyway. What's the point in not paying it off? You know? I really did not mean to do that, but it let me do it, so whatever. Bro, my adjacent harvest, it's disabled, man. That's what the problem is. We can't deal with those, so now our tax is even higher. 5 days to make that much it's gonna be a bit rough. I'll tell you what. Yeah, that needs to be watered. The potato is on fire. Honestly, we can tank it for a little while. Fertilize dustly and tank some more expenses. But I mean, this is pretty good. And the +1 hand size is really, honestly, I think we don't need it that much. Okay, I mean, great day to just send this and then just stack my water up a little bit. You're really hamstringing me on this one. But I'll plant a watermelon and then send these. Just to, like, get the picture home. Or whatever they say. We can make it, because these motherfuckers are growing real good, but... I really would like to have played that. Hope it doesn't... Oh, it's temporary. Fuck. That's okay. Oh no, my ungrown cabbage is on fire, bro. I'm real disappointed about my ungrown cabbage being on fire. That's some shit that doesn't matter for sure. Okay, pretty good. You guys aren't fertilized? Get fertilized. Jesus. Get some water on you and you. Just so we are, like, having a good time. Let me pay this before it gets more expensive. I mean, we have no choice, I guess, but 6 days to get 360. It's so doable. Harvest me real quick, just harvest me. Send this into this. We're really banking on one thing, and the thing I should have done it the other way. The thing we're banking on is, well, not having a bunch of invoices. Kind of what I was banking on was not that. Okay, I'm gonna get these things watered. That's the kindest thing a soul can do. Is keep on keeping on. There's no reason for me to do anything, is there? Okay, we needed that. Who's struggling with water? You guys are. Okay. Something like this? I should have planted the fucking cabbage. What am I doing? Shit. Those guys grow fast. Now, it costs 10 more, but I really don't think that's what's moving the needle on this one. It may be what's moving the needle now that I think about it, but anyway. 2x2, get cabbage real quick. Oh, fuck it. We'll be fine. without any of this extra stuff. Plus it won't grow in time anyway. Are you kidding me? We were that close? We were like so close, man. We were so close. I have to forfeit, man. I think I had to forfeit. And we unlocked the watering hose, the bucket, the plowing machine, and the onion, which has layers, as we all know. Anyway, that was Cropdeck. Honestly, I had a lot of fun. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this has nothing to do with the developer. Developer, if you see this is just the way I'm built. This is the construction of my soul a little bit. It's a little too like well-rounded, like mobile game. Facebook just kind of chopped everything because of Farmville. Not that I ever really played in Farmville. No disrespect, Facebook. I wasn't really ever on it, but it's too kind and wholesome for me. In the sense that I like it, but it's mechanically relatively straightforward, but it doesn't have enough complexity for me to necessarily overlook the fact that I'm just playing wholesome farming game, because the presentation is kind of very nice and rounded. But this is not a criticism of the game, this is my opinions of the game, which I think is separate. Usually my opinion, the criticism overlap in this scenario, I think is just like my brain is a bit poisoned and you have to hear it. But I think mechanics-wise, a lot of fun. The space constraints, I think it's interesting though. I'm not sure if you intended it this way. There's a lot of builds because you have a lot of plus-shaped like cards and not a lot of plus-shaped like scenarios. Especially later on down the line, you kind of have to make a different shape out of it. But there seems to be various ways to play, and I think with a better structured like deck, not just getting all cabbages and then wasting my like deck structure, I think I could have really maxed out something there. But yeah, aside from the wholesomeness feedback, change the gem icon or whatever, make it like thematic, because the gem thing just makes it feel like a pay-to-win mobile game. And I think if you just like, it's a very easy change that would just make the perception a lot better. And that I think is actually good. The rest is like my gripes, but that is like something I think that's very actionable. Anyway, but in terms of balance, I think pretty good. Maybe more events, less just like map to map and actual bosses. Like you already got the Slay by a map. You may as well like just copy the things that made it interesting as well, like random events and random things, you know. Oh, you had a great this season. You want to choose from these, or like I don't even know, like, you know, can you make it through the perilous winter boss? Make the bosses like natural disasters. Do something thematic with it rather than just like bum. It's fine, that's the mechanic of the game, but you have to actually like make it make sense. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, sure, everything in, I'm just using Slay because it's the best example, everyone knows about it. Like, sure, every combat is technically like the same in the sense that you're always like playing your cards, defeating an enemy. But like thematically, there's like the elites, there's the basics, sometimes there's multiple enemies, so there's one enemy, and then there's the bosses, which have their own little unique twist. But it's all still the same, just a bit of different flavor on top of it, which makes it feel a little bit different and fresh each time. And I think that a little bit of freshness and spiciness alongside some of those visual changes would really like turn this, it would crank it up a little bit. It would make people not disregard it as just another wholesome sort of farm game. Also, this opening music, I appreciate the twanginess. I don't know, I feel like it needs something, but I don't know enough about the... I don't have an idea of what it could be, so I should shut up about what I think it might be anyway. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, enjoy. If you enjoyed, I mean, like, do what you want, you know. It is what it is.